Cloud computing is also changing the way applications are being developed today. Cloud technology allows developers to break down apps into smaller pieces called microservices. What is Microsoft Azure in cloud computing? Microsoft Azure is one of the largest and most trusted cloud computing platforms. In fact, 95% of Fortune 500 companies use Microsoft Azure for business. Microsoft Azure was released in 2010, previously called Windows Azure. It was considered a public cloud. Microsoft Azure allows you to create, develop, test, deploy, and manage applications. All of these activities can occur in Microsoft's scalable cloud data centers. What does Microsoft Azure do? Companies can use Microsoft Azure to solve many diverse problems, including infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, software as a service, SaaS. There are a lot of reasons for which Microsoft Azure has become popular: speed, agile, and cost-effective. A few of the things you can do with Microsoft Azure are: app development, develop different types of web applications. App hosting, securely host your apps in the Azure environment. Software testing, test new apps before you make them available to users. What is Microsoft Azure architecture? If you're looking to be an Azure architect or take on Azure training, you should know what Microsoft Azure architecture means. Microsoft Azure, along with any other cloud environment, uses a technology called virtualization. Microsoft Azure features better backup and disaster recovery. With Microsoft Azure, you can back up effortlessly and have a robust disaster recovery. Because Azure is cloud-based, you can back up your data from just about any operating system, programming language, or site. Create and host web and mobile applications. Azure is an incredible platform for developing, hosting, and managing web and mobile apps. It gives applications added capabilities to make applications smarter and adaptable, with the ability to auto-update, auto-scale. Best practices for Microsoft Azure architecture. Cloud computing is changing the way businesses operate and how applications are developed. Design security into your architecture. Data is the most important asset to your organization's IT infrastructure, and it can create chaos when mishandled. Designed for scalable performance. Cloud computing and microservices architecture scale efficiently. An architecture must leverage redundancy and elastic capabilities to keep pace with use. Designed for recovery. Consider the nightmare of losing your architecture with no way to data recovery. A well-designed cloud architecture will have multiple contingents against failure. Designed for efficiency. Cloud infrastructure designed for efficiency is about removing waste or maximizing the utilization of infrastructure. Conclusion: cloud computing has changed the way we connect to applications and is a departure from large, monolithic blocks to small, independent services. The flexibility will allow businesses to scale and conform to new and changing requirements in a rapidly updated world.